it did what it was supposed to do. It set a way for a whole new generation of spiky haired kids. Like for real. Like my hero is a Naruto clone, like without a doubt. I don't know
This
about
is funny. You said
Black
spiky hair
Clover. Black
carrot.
Clover is. Black Clover definitely is.
This is why you said spiky hair kids.
Yeah.
The screenings though. You see, they say you about to start wars, yo.
What you mean? What did I say wrong? What did I say wrong?
It's cause you said Naruto is the clone. Yeah.
Of what? What, my hero's the clone of
Yeah, my
Naruto?
hero's a clone. Yeah.
What's wrong with that? That's a compliment.
I mean, I guess. Well, I kind of with them. I view them like in their own
Like
own realm.
my hero in his own sense is his own great thing.
I
But
think it's just
come on, dog, the guy that wants to be a hero that couldn't do shit
but that's
for
like
20 episodes.
I guess. Well, cause so my hero and Black Clover are like super like not super, but they're like shonen, and like the whole shonen category is kind of like that for the most part. So it's like yeah, like that trope of like everybody wanting to be a hero. Like they all take like stuff from the generations before, but it's like from Naruto to My Hero and Black Clover, like there's a lot of differences. They just like they like take certain things from OG Naruto or
I look at
Naruto.
overall how they said it. So it's like boom, kid that can't do nothing right, but he got a lot of heart and he's not an asshole. Cool. Cool. That's what you start off with, right? Unique hairstyle, cool. Unique uh piece of fashion. Naruto's orange jumpsuit, Midoriya's red boots,
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Asta's headband. Got that right?
I mean,
All
yeah,
three of them
they
all three of them have a goal to be the best of this profession in their world.
yeah, but
No,
I think that's just like the trope though. And then
did,
like
wouldn't you say Naruto set the way for that though?
nah,
Who else did it like that?
cause
Now
I
I'm drunk.
cause like that shonen trope has always like been around for a while. It's just like Naruto is I'm gonna say the biggest one. But that like even like with like some people could say Dragon Ball for example, like Goku and OG Dragon Ball, his whole basis was he wants to be strong, wants to be Master Roshi, wants to
Wants to fight
go
strong.
yeah. But Naruto popularized that kind of like thing. So like yeah, a lot of people always say that Naruto like basically birthed them. But yeah, it's like they have similar goals, but their reasonings are all different.
I
Like
could I, the way I'm seeing it is that so Dragon Ball Z gave you Goku. And the only reason I'm saying Dragon Ball Z is because like I haven't seen any other shonen from that era of its time. Like what else was going on besides
so
Goku
like
wasn't the only kid screaming and yelling and powering up and stuff. So Dragon Ball Z gave you followed the kid that just had one goal just to fight strong people. But then you get like the later generation, like the Luffy and the Naruto, where they like, no, I want to be the best this thing in this world. Pirates are the thing to be. Well, I'm gonna be the best pirate.
so
Ninjas
like
are the best thing to be. Like that. That's how I'm kind of looking at it.
like
Superheroes is a profession. Well, I'm gonna be the best superhero.
so but like all right, so yeah, like they take stuff from so like all right, so Naruto One Piece take stuff from like before. And then they all like it's almost like all right, like it's almost like the Model T. Like all the cars, they're all cars, but each one after the Model T takes something from something. So like a 1950s car brakes don't work the same as a car's brakes today. Like they're still brakes. It's just the
Right.
brakes work differently now.
They
So
do different things
yes.
specifically.
So it's like it's still like you still have the Model T concept, but now you're going more in depth with other stuff. So like, all right, so this one has this that's like better, or this has that's better, And it's like, so My Hero, the concept is there of like, he wants to be the best like he wants to be the number one superhero. So that concept comes from things before, but now what makes My Hero its own thing is the added stuff into it. So you have like different reasons for why he wants to do that. Where Naruto has his own reasons for wanting to do stuff. Then like with Black Clover, Asta wants to be the Wizard King. So now you have different stuff of why he wants to do stuff. So it's like the concept is there of like, okay, they have a goal and they're setting out on their goal, but the things that get added into them is what separates them from like the Naruto's, the Dragon Ball Z's, the One Piece, and so on and so forth. Because it's I never like viewed them as a clone. I only viewed them as, oh, like this
Hold
is
up.
inspired by that.
That's what I mean when I say clone. Hold up, your boy Echo says sprinkle in my boy Yusuke. Yusuke, he's in the same category with Ichigo, with being teenagers that there was no real clear like goal or plan. Like, I'm gonna be the best. It was just like, ah, shit, I gotta go save the
So
world.
that's what separates like Togashi from, I'm gonna say, like the other people. Because when he wrote Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter, that doesn't follow like the regular shonen trope. Like, yeah, it does, because like in Hunter, um, he wants to go and do his own thing and find his dad, but it's like sprinkled in with other stuff.
Yeah,
Whereas
it
Yusuke,
wasn't like he was gonna be, I'm the best. I'm gonna be the best hunter. He was like, oh, I gotta be a hunter to find my dad.
yeah, like
Yeah,
Yusuke, like he has a goal, but like that's like he has other stuff he's doing too.
yeah.
Whereas like, yeah, Yusuke is like, he's just thrown into this world, and he's just like,
Jujutsu Kaisen the same way too.
yeah, like each, like I haven't seen enough Bleach though, but yeah, like I even like off rip, like I see like there's differences, but like even though like honestly,
When I
yeah,
say when I say clone, that's in the most, a lot of times is the most like well, in this conversation I'm using it definitely as a compliment, where it's like, I can't unsee it. I've seen enough anime, like we've both seen enough of the shonen trope to not unsee it.
yeah,
Naruto, I will really say Naruto set the way for doing the duo, like
uh
almost almost
like
like
with Naruto and
setting,
Sasuke, or
yeah, like from the jump
but then
you
you
have the main character, but there's also this guy, his rival.
so the Dragon Ball does that though.
Dragon Ball does it, but they didn't
They
start
do,
doing that.
yeah. Dragon Ball does it with Goku and Krillin, and then Hunter does it with Gon and Killua. Like
But
Naruto, I'm gonna
but
say like, huh?
but the Dragon Ball one, he switched it, and then quickly Goku just outgrew Krillin, and they stopped following him.
So then
Naruto,
it
like,
transitions
bro,
though. Like Naruto popularizes a lot of like modern day shonen tropes. It like so yeah. It starts off with like Goku and Krillin, because Dragon Ball is like in the 80s, right? And then after like Dragon Ball is over, then it transitions to, yeah, Goku and Vegeta. So Hunter does, it does its job. Even some people will say like Yu Hakusho does it with Yusuke and Hiei, whereas like you start off with Yusuke and now him and Hiei are battling to see who's stronger. Even you got, say, Kuwabara, like that's like, so Naruto like definitely popularizes a lot of the current day shonen tropes.
see, they going off in the comments. They was like, well, technically it was Goku and Piccolo. Like,
Yeah,
but
but yeah, like if you
the thing with Dragon Ball Z is like
but
they
I,
just did a bunch of stuff.
but
But like
I,
Naruto really was like, yo, let's flesh out this two-person story. Like,
so I think like Hunter does a better job than Naruto, because like the Gon and Killua rivalry slash friendship is better than Naruto and Sasuke. Cause like
absolutely.
cause
Just just two kids having fun. That's just great.
Yeah, like that. Like so that's what, like because Naruto is without a doubt the bigger of the two, but it's just like they did it first, but everybody knows Naruto doing it. But
Yeah, I
but
still
Naruto.
say it now, like what Super is doing with the buddy cop shit with Goku and Vegeta. I was like, they got that from Naruto. Like,
Nah,
no, there's
no,
no
no.
denying it.
Nah, they got that from themselves because they did it first.
But guess who made them bring it back?
No, because Dragon Ball has always been bigger, and will always be bigger
No,
than
no, 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 no,
Naruto.
no, 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 no. I'm not even talking about being bigger. Of course, Dragon Ball Z could have did it
But
whenever,
but
but
Naruto
but
only gets it because of them. With
but
if
it came back. That's what I'm saying. It came back, and this is what they're doing from now on with Dragon Ball Super, following these two characters, that are now getting stronger on their own accord. In
nah,
this massive world. They've opened. It's no longer about what is Goku's hair going to look like now. Now it's about what's Vegeta going to do. Gohan might
but
pop up again.
but that's always been Dragon Ball Z though. Like yeah, like Dragon Ball Z has done it since the second arc, so they've always done it. It's just Naruto is popular. Like put it like this: if there's no Dragon Ball Z, if there's no rivalry in Dragon Ball Z or Hunter, then there's no Naruto and Sasuke rivalry.
There's no one without the other.
But
There's no one. There's no
but
one without the other.
but
But Dragon
Dragon
Ball Z
Ball,
specifically focused on saying shit.
no, they focus on the rivalry too, because
Not
the
it wasn't as deep. Like we knew it was
nah
there. We knew what
they
happened, but
no no they
they didn't fight
focused on
against
it.
Majin They
They
didn't fight against Majin arc.
they
The
focused
world
on it
tournament.
because when when Goku first transforms into Super Saiyan, Vegeta had left and went to the moon and said, "No, I'm gonna be the one to catch. I'm gonna be the one to transform next because you can't become a Super Saiyan." So he goes to the moon or whatever and transforms into a Super Saiyan. And I like, so they focus on it. It's just those aren't like episodes that they like. Those aren't the episodes that a lot of people talk about. Like he literally like, and then so now Goku or no, so now the Cell Saga is Gohan Super Saiyan 2 versus Vegeta. I am versus Vegeta. Gohan Super Saiyan 2 versus Cell. Once that's over, I am Goku. Vegeta the whole time from the end of the Cell arc. So when Goku comes back, non-stop trading, he says, "Yo, look, bruh, I don't like how your son has passed me. I'm gonna go past him now." So from that point on, he literally just has trained non-stop. That's why at the start of the Buu saga, you see Vegeta still training. He has like whatever 1 million gravity because he's trying to surpass Gohan now. So like it's always like it's always that rivalry has always been there. It's just yeah, it's like that rivalry is probably more well known than Naruto and Sasuke's. Like in terms of rivalries, it goes Goku and Vegeta, Ash and Gary, and then Naruto and Sasuke. Oh, I forgot Gohan and Killua above Naruto
Nah,
and
no, 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 no,
Sasuke.
no, 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 no. But let me. Let's see. Let's see. The reason I big up Naruto Sasuke rivalry more than the Goku Vegeta one is because that's what we got off rip at the beginning of the show. Like this is the groundwork, this is a rivalry. But
But
what made it even a sweeter thing is that these two had their own individual as far as powers overall. Completely different, completely unique of their own. Only thing causing them to like keep like that really like stands out more is like when you find out more about the show, like oh they were always destined to do this from like their chakra natures and stuff like that. Like that was cool, but everything else that they can do separately was dope. Most of Dragon Ball Z, which was about saying stuff, was just Vegeta chasing after,
I'm
like
nice.
you
Hold up,
said,
Lawrence.
he was training to beat the Saiyan level. But now in Super, he's really on some like, let me do my own shit. Let me figure out my own stuff. Let me figure out how can I go about. Gohan did it in Super. He was like, I want to max out being a human, not just
But
a Saiyan.
But Gohan has never like from frame one he never wanted to really fight. Like
but he still got his own shine. I'm not trying to say like compare that rivalry. I'm just saying overall like why I like the two rivalries separate in the two separate series.
I
Like
haven't read that Nagisa.
I
Nah,
think
I
I honestly think Naruto set the wave off for the new rivalry. Maybe that's not what I said clearly. For the
nah, I don't think so.
new
Still,
generation's rivalry.
I
Put
don't think so.
Midoriya
I
and
I do
Todoroki.
I do
Midoriya and Todoroki, Asta and Yuno.
nah, I don't think so. Cause
Oh, come
that's
on.
still
Come on, C4.
nah.
Come on.
That is true too. I think Naruto and Sasuke probably have one of the worst rivalries. I don't
Overall?
yeah
Overall? What?
yeah
For the whole show, you don't mess
yeah
with it.
no
What? Wow.
or that yeah that trope like that like there's new gen anime that have done that trope way better. What up, Blackstorm? Because it's like the whole thing with their trope is just it's like it's just all right like it's a Walmart version of everything else. It's not like it's just whatever because Naruto and Sasuke's whole basis is just like even near the end where it's like oh I want to be Hokage too. It's like what the hell like this wasn't even your whole thing like and then their whole thing for like wanting to be rivalry is just Naruto's just mad he's stronger than him. Sasuke doesn't care about him like that. He's just yo it's whatever. But their whole like yeah, like the new gen one does it does it a lot better. Naruto and Sasuke's rivalry, like it's more so of like I just want my friend back, or I just want my friend. That's literally like all Shippuden is just a chase.
I'm not going any deeper beyond these two niggas fighting and
I
being
said
mad.
super Shippuden. Nah, but I don't
Yeah, I'm
think
not going any further than that.
I
Than like
don't
keeping
think
it to that and then like other emotional ties and stuff.
I do think that Naruto gets its that rivalry trope from just previous stuff, and they do a horrible job of executing it. Whereas like Black Clover, for example, which is like the biggest argument right now of who does it better, Black Clover or not my hero, Black Clover or Naruto, and I still think Black Clover does a better job at it because it's like you know, in my opinion, is better than Sasuke for those aspects because of just how it's handled with him and Asta versus how Naruto and Sasuke's is handled. Like,
They got a different. They got a whole different relationship.
but their rivalry is,
I don't watch Black Clover. I'm only on episode like 50 something. I
but
don't really
like,
watch it.
so and Asta's makes more sense and it's more understandable than Naruto and Sasuke's. Like Naruto and Sasuke's like I said, like he just from the jump, he was just mad at him. It's like that one kid in your class that just gets all the girls. Basically, it's just like, all right, I just don't like you, and he doesn't really care for him. Whereas like and Asa, at the end of the day, they're friends and they're competing with each other, and they both want to be Wizard Kings. But at the end of the day, like they're friends, but they're also rivals too. Naruto in his head has made Sasuke his rival. Goku and Vegeta's rivalry makes sense because it's like they're off rip. Goku sees him as an opponent. At the same time, too, he views him as a friend, but he also views him as a rival because his whole thing is he wants to always be stronger than him. And the same thing with Vegeta. That's the whole reason why Vegeta became Majin Vegeta because he said, "Yo, this guy's getting stronger than me. I hate it. Let me take a seat. Like let me get this way of being stronger than you." So that was his whole thing with being like a Majin. But they how they handle it is just dumb. I never liked the Naruto and Sasuke rivalry.
So that's your least favorite rivalry period in anime.
Yeah, because it's like it just yeah, it sucks. He doesn't like to be honest. Naruto doesn't have to spend 500 episodes going to chase Sasuke. He just needs to accept the fact that his friend doesn't want to hang out with him anymore.
I'd really just see it as like a like oh okay so this is a trope that's just like enforced now like
Their
just period.
trope is forced upon the viewer. There is no like Neji and Naruto have more of a rivalry. Then Neji and Naruto have a better rivalry than Naruto and Sasuke. That rivalry makes more sense.
But they not even but they wasn't they stopped beefing like once they got older.
Not really though, because Neji still wanted to be stronger than Naruto.
But I ain't never feel that from him like that deep enough. I'm like, I don't know. The story just got fleshed out that way from like the first, like the when they fought right before Sasuke left,
But
and when he seen Naruto make a bigger hole than him, like little stuff like that. I was like, this is cool. But he had a bunch of characters. Masashi had a bunch of characters that definitely anybody could have took the seat of being the main MC.
yeah, the Land of Waves and the Chunin exams, the only time they really like had like a true rivalry. Other than that, it's just like a come at, like it's like Naruto keeps ringing the doorbell for Sasuke to come outside. He's kind of like, bro, I don't want to play with you. Like they,
Damn, just those two moments,
yeah,
and you
because
chose Neji over Naruto. Neji is
no,
my favorite Naruto character. Period.
like, but I do, I like Naruto. Yeah, Naruto and Sasuke only have like those two moments or those two arcs. But other than that, I do feel as if like Neji just better. It's just like I've always viewed it that way.
Hmm.
Also, CBR is stressed. They ranked 25 rivals. Naruto and Sasuke at the 25th. Yeah, because their rivalry is just like, it's okay.
Shippuden did ruin the rivalry from what Naruto set it up to be. Because Naruto left you on some like these niggas was going at it, scrapping. They was power bombing each other and everything,
But I
and
think,
Naruto lost.
but even like with Shippuden, it's kind of like how they did
It,
it too.
it got drawn out. It got real sad and sappy, real quick. The rivalry between the two because the especially when Sasuke just start wilding out. Damn, they put Kid Trunks and Goten up here. Matt and yo, go back up. They put Matt and
Ty and
Ty.
Matt. See, this makes
What?
sense though. This is a better rivalry in my opinion than them because Ty like actually wants to be stronger than Matt. I mean, he views him as his
Well, they
friend.
were. I mean, both of them were fighting for like who should be leading the team, honestly, because either one of them could have did it, but it was like almost Matt didn't want to.
Like I feel like even Goten and Trunks, like they
So
like
definitely Leonardo and Raphael up here. Mugen and Jean. I didn't even see that one coming. Forgot about them two.
beat Ash and Gary, bro. I told you, Beerus and
I
Trunks.
I I speak as far as like the shonen. I think Naruto really brought that out because now it's like the fact that it's in Fire Force, like just to be there, but like not even really. There's a
But
rivalry there.
I don't view. I guess Fire Force has one, but it's just that trope
Or I guess
is.
if you really have the trope that being the only driving force, that being the main driving force for a series, a rivalry like
Yeah,
that takes over as a major driving force in the series. See Midoriya and Bakugo, like
but
that becoming like a
but
driving force.
their rivalry makes sense though.
It's cool. It's fine. All of the rivalries make sense. They all do. It's
Like
just like
you
you said,
like
some of them suck more than others.
like it because it's like they encapsulate what like a rivalry would be. Like Midoriya is getting stronger than Bakugo and getting better, so he's like like all right. Bakugo sees it, he's like, okay, I'm gonna get stronger than you. Like they both have the same goal, but they're both just one upping each other on stuff.
Yeah.
And driving force for Naruto is in the rivalry. Naruto being outcast. That's true too. Like that's the whole. That's how I always view Naruto. Is like from start to finish, Naruto started by himself. By the end, he has the whole world on his side. But it's like he's going through the series trying to gain respect from everybody. Like that's why the Gara fight I'm gonna say is like probably like a really good moment because it's like okay like he finally sees or Gar finally sees somebody that was an outcast, didn't really have nobody, but now he's trying to fight for respect from everybody. Like so, see Sasuke never had that. Like Sasuke was like always loved because he was like kind of like the rogue guy. So I'm saying like he's like the bad boy in your class. That all the girls like, well, all the girls like Sasuke.
Right.
That is true too. Once they stop showing like Sasuke's arcs and like just stop paying attention to him as much, it's like the story becomes more fleshed out. I feel like
Yeah.
that rivalry or quote unquote rivalry kind of like messes
It
things.
didn't overall. It didn't really help that much to really push his story that hard in Shippuden.
Yeah,
But it was still cool. Like we still got some good moments in it. But I really do feel like it birthed a few more.
what up, Ab? Nah, I don't think they birthed anything.
The
I
way they
think
set it off as far as
every
like right in the beginning, yeah.
nah
Even Dragon Ball Z didn't set it off in the beginning. They had to kill Raditz first.
nah because it all goes back to Dragon Ball.
I don't count that one because that shit ain't last.
Nah,
That went,
Krillin and Goku's rivalry lasted a grip.
but Krillin been trash compared to Goku
I
forever.
mean, not at first
For
though, because Krillin in the
hey,
beginning of Dragon Ball did keep up with him for 1 second.
for a second.
But that's because Goku's also a Saiyan, and he never really learned how to master all his stuff. Yeah,
Exactly.
but if there's 150 episodes in Dragon Ball, their rivalry lasted for 130. Cause whenever,
I'm not going to discredit the rivalry. I'm just saying I'm not. I don't want to sit and count that with is being dedicated to a whole series. Like that's a factor in the whole series, not just some subplot. Like, oh, we used to fight back in the day when we were kids.
but
Like, nah, we used to go at it. Like,
nah,
I was trying to kill this
I
motherfucker.
I still view like yeah, Goku's rivalry is whoever is the strongest because it's like Goku just wanted to always be stronger. Like
Yeah,
so he was fighting. That's why I can't like the if I can't give Naruto and Sasuke like the all right y'all led the way because it's like they really did like they it's Naruto and Sasuke have popularized the trope, but the trope has always been there. And then like
I think they made it hotter. I really
nah,
do.
I don't think so
I really think they added something
because
to
it
make.
will because even so Goku versus Vegeta will always be that one that everybody references. Like, and as time has gone on, that's always one that everybody references versus Naruto and Sasuke.
I might be referring to duo more than just a rivalry.
But even as a
Overall,
duo, like Goku and Vegeta is still a better like group than Naruto and Sasuke.
I
Like,
mean, now they are. They
but
weren't
they've
at all before.
no, they've always been that. They've always been that way. Cause even going back to like the movie, Vegeta didn't want to fuse with Goku because Vegeta
Nope,
has so much pride, or not even just the
never.
movie, but the Buu saga itself. He had so much pride that he couldn't do it, even if it meant saving the world. So like that always like is their group, their rivalry will always probably be the biggest. It's just Naruto and Sasuke is just Naruto and Sasuke. Sasuke is Sasuke.
I gotta disagree with that. It's not. I don't think it's. I think the overall duo rivalry mechanic in Naruto is a better of like what I've seen. The rivalry duo thing is prominent in damn near every single anime I've ever watched. Talking to you now, having this conversation, you've
What up,
definitely
Nat?
proven that to me. Because now I can see it in damn near every shonen show I've seen.
Like
But
the
for that to be like an overall pushing point of the show to move forward, for these characters to figure out this relationship they have with each other, Naruto, like the fact that they kept going with Boruto, I felt disrespected. I honestly did. I really did. I kind of did.
but I just Naruto and Sasuke is just they're cool. Their rivalry and all stuff is cool, but I don't think they're like the main driving force for the new gen. Kind of like
No. For the show, for Naruto's overall show,
yeah,
for Shippuden and Naruto, I feel like that was a huge driving force in the show for the story to get pushed. Now, am I
right?
saying
Nah,
all the other shows doing the same thing?
I don't think their
No,
rivalry was a
they're
huge
not. But
push
it's I
though.
see it influence. I see it heavily influenced with those two.
Nah, I don't see it because
I see it.
it's like other shows have done it before and done it better. Like
I guess because Hunter x Hunter
like
and
shows that have come
what's the
before
name? Hunter x Hunter and Dragon Ball, Killua gone, and then Goku and what's the name? Uh,
Vegeta.
no, and Krillin. I'm comparing Dragon Ball and Hunter x Hunter.
Oh
Those two as a rivalry, nothing but fun because it was two kids just trying to be better at beating each other up, right?
cause go cause they still had like a genuine rivalry though. Like even there's times where like Krillin says it to himself like, "Yo, I'll never catch up to this guy," and Goku said like it's times where they have like a genuine rivalry. I don't think it's like nothing but fun. Like they do have like a like there's still friendship involved, but
I'm
I
looking at it as fun because it's literally two kids just like that moment when
like
Gon
when Goku
go
like
ahead.
when Goku learns how to do Kamehameha for the first time and perfects it, that bothers Krillin because he's like, dang, how did he learn this? But he was struggling like 2 seconds ago with something else. Like there's mad times where like Goku and Dragon Ball surpasses Krillin and it bothers him. Like there's times where Krillin does things that Goku can't.
Uh, we're gonna have to save this. I'm gonna have you on the podcast. We're gonna have to we're gonna set a timer and we're like we got an hour and we're gonna have to get a moderator. It's this is a good flow back and forth.
Yeah.
This is a good topic to talk about in anime. The trope, the buddy cop, the duo, the rivalry, the
I,
two characters that push each other in the show, and that overall that relationship
yeah, what Johnny said too.
overall affects the show.
Like,
Because
yeah,
you had other shows that were not like they were there, like you said, Yu Yu Hakusho, but that didn't overall affect the show. The what happens between Goku and Vegeta affects Dragon Ball. Period. What happens to Naruto or Sasuke affects Naruto overall.
but even like, I guess I'm like on Giants' point where it's like, uh, because what's it call it? What's I gonna say? Like with Hunter x Hunter, it's like how they handle it is like really like good because that's like true like enabling. Like those two kids are like super like yeah like fucked up, but they're like kind of like enabling one another. It's like oh, Gon is
Yeah.
like friends with an assassin. He's
Like,
cool with him
oh
keep
shit.
killing people.
Yeah, like he don't even care about that. He just like, ah, you nice, like you cool. You a kid and want to get stronger. Fuck it. Let's go.
It's like Gon is like cool with him killing people, and Kilo is cool with him doing whatever he's doing. But as time goes on, Killua sees that like this kid's kind of crazy, and I can't really bang with this guy like that. Like you know what I'm saying? I'll save you in the end, but like I can't really be with you like that because you've just gone too off from what we started. Like we started off as cool, and as the series goes on, it's like they just definitely like just go down two different paths.
Hmm. All right, we want to save this for another time because I got another hot 80 minutes in me, but nah, I gotta get ready for this other call. Thank you so much for having me, man. This was fun. This was a nice